Thanks for waiting. I can see there's a few of you already present. My name's Rob Macpherson, and I'm course leader for Year 1 Art and Design at our Trowbridge campus. I'd just like to quickly go through what I'll be talking about today. If I go to the next slide, give you an overview of what I'm going to present to you. What we'll start by doing is briefly going through the overview of the art and design courses we offer at Wiltshire College. I will then go on to talk a bit about the teaching staff and facilities available across all 3 of our campuses. I'll then talk you through each arts and design level course that we offer. And then if you have any questions, please put them in the chat and I will address those at the end of the presentation. Okay. So to start with, just to break down what I'm going to be talking about. So I'm going to give you an overview of the art and design courses at Wiltshire College. And again, I will go through the facilities and the staff that we have at our campuses. I will then talk about Level 1 award in Diploma in Art, Design and Media. We'll then talk a bit about the Level 2 award and Diploma in Art and Design. And then I'll talk about the Level 3 Diploma and Extended Diploma in Creative Practice, Art Design and Communication. And then a little bit about work experience and progression opportunities. Okay, so the overview. Across all levels, we offer a broad experience with the aim of providing learners with a taster of a range of skills which will develop their confidence and understanding and what they enjoy or what they could potentially focus on or specialise in later. So the aims of the course, of the courses that we offer, are to introduce a variety of creative practices. So across all courses, we give learners the opportunity to experience a range of art and design disciplines, where they'll be encouraged to explore and experiment with a broad range of processes, techniques and materials within a wide variety of creative practices and art and design disciplines in areas such as fine arts, 3D design, sculpture, visual communication, graphics, and also fashion and textiles. So within the courses, we aim to explore and develop creativity, so focusing on teaching and learning and communication and development of practical skills and knowledge. Exploration and play is at the heart of our courses. So while we as staff provide a platform for exploration and discovery, we hope to encourage students to investigate these opportunities in a personal way through an expression of their individuality. Another aim is to foster initiative and self-motivation and professionalism. So within the project briefs that students will be doing, this allows students to take ownership of their learning by providing the opportunity for them to express their individuality and interests. And finally, progression. So we hope to provide learners with the skills and knowledge that they need to progress to the next level of education, or again into careers within the creative industries. So facilities and staff. So all our campuses and our courses that we deliver are taught by industry specialists with professional practices from a variety of art and design disciplines, bringing a wide range of knowledge and experience to the courses. Alongside this, the staff we have industry links to UK-wide art and design organisations. So across our 3 campuses at Trowbridge, Salisbury and Chippenham, our facilities include extensive and well-equipped workshops, which include printmaking, offering traditional printmaking processes such as lino, monoprinting, screen printing, etc. Fashion and textiles, so industry standard sewing machines, access to equipment and fabrics. Within photography, we've got photographic studios and dark rooms where students can process their own films and experiment with some different photography methods. 3D workshops, where we can offer ceramics, sculpture, woodwork and metalworking skills, plaster casting, and a wide range of tools and machinery available. We've also got Mac suites, so All of our computer rooms have access to the latest Adobe software, including Photoshop, Premiere, Illustrator, where students can explore graphic design, image manipulation, and video editing. And then finally, our art and design studios, which provide designated areas for painting, drawing, sketchbook work. Alongside this, we also offer a range of online resources and tools to support you with your learning, which include Office 365, as I mentioned before, the Adobe Suite, Creative Cloud, and also access to online library resources, including industry-relevant journals, books, and magazines. So I'm just going to go through the different levels of courses that we have available and talk about what those courses are about and potential progression opportunities and the entry requirements for those courses. So I'm going to start by just talking a bit about level 1, art, design and media. So it's a full-time 1-year course, and the level 1 diploma in art, design and media is designed to provide students who are intrigued and motivated by art and design with opportunities to explore, develop and test their creativity. The UAL level 1 diploma consists of 7 units designed to explore and develop communication skills through presenting research and developing ideas, an introduction to materials, processes, skills through drawing, painting, printmaking, filmmaking, 2D design and 3D sculpture. Problem solving is demonstrated throughout creative tasks and projects. And then there's an opportunity to exhibit creative work. So the final major project at the end of the year provides students with the opportunity to showcase their creative development with an exhibition which is open to the public. The entry requirements for the level 1 course would be 12 GCSE points or above, or the equivalent. And also there will be an interview where you have to bring a recent portfolio of creative work. So progression opportunities from level 1 will be to progress on level 2, which I'll talk about shortly, in either art and design or in creative media production, if that's where your interests lie. So on to level 2. So again, it's a full-time 1-year course, and the level 2 diploma follows much the same structure as the level 1 course, but with a stronger focus on communication and research and developing technical skills and more advanced approach to experimentation with materials, techniques and process. So building upon existing practical skills, art concepts and approaches to ideas development, students will develop a broad range of art and design skills and knowledge. So the level 2 diploma in art and design consists of 8 units across the year. The units focus on underpinning those skills and knowledge and understanding while creating an immersive learning experience for the students. The units are delivered through practical projects and assignments, focusing on a range of art and design subjects and disciplines. And these include contextual research, so developing an understanding of the value of contextual research in informing practice. Communication in art, so communicating with an audience in a production of art and design. And practical skills and development, so as I mentioned before, experimenting and developing skills in drawing, painting, 2D design, graphics, sculpture and time-based art. Experimentation with materials, techniques and processes, and again, exhibiting your work. So the course also includes a visit to exhibitions, both locally and in London, and opportunities to take part in competitions and open art events. And the entry requirements for level 2 are 4 GCSE passes at grade 3 or grade D or above, and these should include English and maths. And again, there'll be an interview where you present a recent portfolio of work. So the general progression opportunity for level 2 is to progress onto the level 3 course, which I'll talk about now. So the UAL level 3 diploma and extended diploma in creative practice, art, design and communication. So this is quite a new course, a new specification from UAL, with a real focus on the creative industries. So the aim of the course is to develop creative skills and knowledge to effectively build confidence and to identify progression and career goals focusing on specific pathways within the creative industries. Now this is a 2-year full-time course. So the first year is the diploma, and year 2 is the extended diploma. So over the 2-year course, learning and development is achieved through a series of practical projects delivered through a range of art and design activities, where students will explore and experiment with a range of materials, processes and skills through a range of project briefs. So within that, students will experience specialist workshops, which aim to develop a range of specialist skills and knowledge within a range of art and design disciplines to help students make informed decisions about their future direction or progression. So these workshops include 3D, ceramics, sculpture, metalwork, laser cutting, casting, model making. In digital, the focus will be on using Photoshop, video production and editing and graphic design. The third workshop is fashion and textiles, where students will experiment with wearable sculpture, pattern cutting, and developing techniques and skills within that context. Fourthly, photography, which sort of blends experimental and traditional forms of photography, creating photograms, chemograms, that kind of experimental approach, and to more traditional forms, including processing and developing of photographs. And also printmaking. So within printmaking, students will use a whole range of different approaches, including screen printing, lino, monoprint, etc. As part of the course, there is a focus on live projects throughout. Live projects provide students with the opportunity to work collaboratively with other departments and also local businesses within the Wiltshire community, including costume, prop and set design for theatre productions and curating external exhibitions. So the live projects give learners an insight into real-world experiences of professional industry through working to tight deadlines, producing work to industry standards, meeting specific briefs at the request of clients. So last year, for example, we had a collaboration with Performing Arts on the production of We Will Rock You, where students designed and made all of the costumes, sets and props for the production, and the production was open to the general public. We also have an annual collaboration with Trowbridge in Bloom, where we put on an exhibition at the Trowbridge Town Hall in response to themes around sustainability and the environment. Now these live projects give students the opportunity to both explore new avenues and also to showcase their creativity. So I'll just give you a quick breakdown of the 2-year course. So starting with year 1. So year 1, the aims of the course are to provide an introduction to a variety of art and design disciplines, to develop and prepare skills and knowledge, to explore and develop experimental skills and an understanding of the practical application of these skills within those creative industries, where we'll be looking at the context of fine art, of fashion and textiles, graphic design, architecture, product design and interior design within those projects. There will also be a focus on creative development and critical reflection throughout, so ongoing evaluation and development of contextual awareness. And then towards the end of the first year, students will have a greater understanding of who they are as artists and designers, and start to think about specialist pathways to explore in greater depth going into year 2. So within year 2, the kind of main aim is to develop these interests within specific specialist disciplines or chosen pathways, such as fashion photography or fine art, for example. Another of the aims is the practical application of the skills and knowledge within these focused specialist areas through more complex design briefs. and to explore progression opportunities and prepare students for the next steps of their creative journey. So enabling students to progress to the next level of higher education, so university courses in a range of subjects and disciplines, and also careers within the creative industry. So throughout that second year, it's all about preparing for the next steps. Throughout both years of the course, there's regular enrichment activities, so regular museum visits, both locally and in London. So last year we went to the Victoria and Albert Museum, Royal Academy, Tate Modern, Hauser and Wirth, and this year, more recently, just before our recent lockdown, we did a trip to drawing projects in Trowbridge, where the students worked collaboratively with the gallery to produce some responses to the artwork there. We also encourage students to take part in regular competitions and open art events, such as the UAL Origins competition, which sort of culminates in a big exhibition in London at the end of the year. We also organise primary drawing trips to several different locations where students can experience observational drawing, sort of on location in different places. And we also have regular live drawing classes as part of the course. So the UAL Level 3 Diploma and Extended Diploma in Creative Practice, Art Design and Communication is a recognised qualification, and it's equivalent to 3 A-levels. And it holds the same amount of UCAS points. And the entry requirements to get onto the course are 4 GCSEs at grades 9 to 4 or 8 A star to C. And these should include maths and English or equivalent, or an equivalent merit or distinction in related subjects at level 2. Again, we like to interview the students and look through their portfolio of work. So once you apply, we'll invite you in for interview and you can present to us your work. In terms of progression opportunities, I mentioned that a little bit before. So progression to higher education, so university courses, or also onto foundation diploma in art and design, which is a year-long course which we do offer at Trowbridge and Salisbury campuses. We give students that extra year to sort of experiment and develop skills in a particular area. So our level 3 courses have an excellent record of progression with students to their first choice universities. So I think that's kind of it, really. I've just blasted through that. If you're thinking of applying, you can apply on the college website. I've just put the link up here. And if you've got any further information, you can visit the Wiltshire College website. Okay. Does anybody have any questions that they'd like to ask, or anything that I haven't covered you may be interested in? No? Well, hopefully that means that I've managed to explain everything and answer those questions. So I'll leave it there, but again, if you're interested in applying, please visit the Wiltshire College website, and you can find links there to our different levels of art design courses. Thanks for attending today, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks. Bye.